get back to the top. Alley-oop pass, Richards! Oh! Is a defensive breakdown by Kentucky. Bad communication, poor rotation. You get Nick Richards that can clean anything back from injury to get back to where they were. Richards sends that one with their team.
Hagens, nice hesitation, dribble, gets it up to Richards for the slam dunk. Scott Grayson now with 14. The runner not there, and speaking of throwing it down.
Seems a little aggressive. Swatted by Richards. Nick Richards in the rim.
See, look at that paint touch. That's what you want. Like your Fairleigh Dickinson, to be honest with you.
Against Wara. Off-balance shot. Richards keeps it alive. He's fouled in one. I think they're going to get Enoch inside a little bit. Very rejected by Richards. Run out there.
You'll see 4, sometimes 5 black jerseys getting back.
Hagens. That one's off too quickly. That won't go. There's Nick Richards. Guarded well by the Tigers, and Richards slips, and yes, it will go!
Kentucky sort of keep them away from the rim, because this is where they're most dangerous. Nick Richards awfully dangerous.
And they get to the line a bunch. They have made more free throws than their opponents have shot. That'll be a key number to look for as Richards into the corner. Moss finds Lawson. Lawson still looking for his first basket. Richards rejects it.
Over Louisville, Missouri, and Georgia. Baseline jumper for Richards.
7 or 8 weeks with us. Yeah, she was dead set on making sure I know. Watch out. Now, watch out. If Edwards is off, where do the points come for Georgia? That's tough, and it's blocked by Richards. Bring it in. That one worked. Hagens found.
Just wonder in those situations, Rowdy, who is in the ear of the young man. Well, he can get in front of the ball as a defender.
Too easy for Richards, and he gets the bucket.
Bill's doing a great job at Miami.
Hagens to Nick Richards.
Nice transition.
Kentucky team to press because they have maximum ball handlers, and that's how you a little more. I expect him to be a little more aggressive in this role. So throw that hook, big fella. Oh, the running hook.
The kids were lined up and put them by the numbers.
Richards again.
Yeah, by year's end. Again, you're working with young guys that are new. Nice pass.
7 minutes remaining. Richards trying to show some range. That's
the international lane. Not going to widen the lane. You know, the court.
Richards on the rejection. I'm a little too radical on that.
Quickly. Can't answer. Gets it back. And the flash. Looming large for Vandy's upset hopes. Richards inside. I think that's one of the reasons so many people are starting to say, okay, teams you don't want to play in March. This one right to lift Kentucky to this comeback. Again.
Transfer from Bucknell. Quickly off balance. Richards the follow, but most of that has come on the road. Javon McCormick and swatted out of bounds easily by Nick Richards.
Maxey did a great Mississippi State 13 straight games. Quickly. Did he get bumped? No, but there's Richards. Maxey with 3 on the shot clock. Richards will fire. Straight in.
Trying to overload for an ISO, why not?
And it works.
Yeah, Kentucky does not shoot the ball from 3 at a Final Four level. They don't always rebound at a Final Four level. They do.
And Hagens were there. Quickly. There's the alley-oop. We have not seen that all.
To play to kind of put this Kentucky momentum, tap the brakes.
Whoa, spin move, Nick Richards.
La mitad de esta primera mitad, valga la expresión. Aquí está entonces Hagens, colándose, empujando, mordiendo, entrando, y Richards con la gira, tasca, haciéndose ahora el 5. La colada, falla, pero ¿qué tal?
We need some motors.
And Raf, Kentucky has its largest lead, 73-64.
Trying to get his guard going to the rim.
Dump off to Nick, and he thunder.
Quickly. Let's see if a double comes. Nice drop step.
Drop step and slam.
Players have really complemented one another very well.
Upstairs, Maxey.
That's what they play with. Kentucky's going to have to put them away. A&M's not going to walk away in this game.
That's a block out of bounds by very highly recruited. It's kind of the new wave of recruiting. Everything. It's nice to see them settle down. and get back in the game. After 3 straight turnovers.
Texas name down there, and you and I talked about it. There's a good, deep post touch. Like Brooks's feet hit Woodbury's feet.
There was no foul on it. Richards with a Higgins lobs a Richards. No turnover on him in the first half. Nice Higgins drives, dishes, dunk through. A different team that they've been the last couple times out.
Richards down low, and Richards. Again, a different group of 5 on the floor for Coach Cal. Alley-oop pass. Richards, count the basket.
A lot of size for Kentucky at the rim. Richards is back on, playing with a couple of personal fouls.
Mountaineers, one of those teams that just continues to go off the bounce. Good block there.
The ability to make a couple of threes. Richards altering that shot, and somehow it goes in.
Ability to talk on the floor, but he was so optimistic, so positive. I was really impressed with the young man, as I am Mr. Richards.
Kentucky comes in at 5-1. Nice pass for Richards down inside. Fumble, recapture, man. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the half. Richards, nice looking stroke as well. Boy, are these two.
There's another stop for Kentucky, which had 9 runs.
I mean, there are the numbers for DeVoe, by the way, sliding in.
Volume, if you will, in the state of New Jersey. It's amazing.
Maxey for Richards. Kentucky within 2.
A pick from Richards gives it back to Nick. We'll try a clear. Quickest foot out of it. Richards. Strong move with that hands. Looking to pull up and get Richards a touch. There he is. There it is. Good call.
That's 3 times this season he's been at 21, and there's the block.
Vincent already has 1 big 3. That one is blocked by Richards. Off
at their D.
To Richards. Richards, can he keep it going? Yes, he can. Sit the bench for a moment. Here's Richards, little jump hook. Effective. Kentucky on a 6-0 run. They were down 5-zip. And a nice pass to Nick Richards for the flush from 0 for their last 5.
And it's 1 and out.
Montgomery, Richards, and the foul.
Oh, trigger on that one.
Maxey saw an opening. They lob to Nick Richards, and he throws.
Offensive rebounds. And when in doubt, Jones is the guy who wins it for Alabama, Michigan for 11 years, before going to the University of Buffalo as an assistant.
Already Higgins with 3 assists. He averages over 7 a game. That's number 1 in the SEC, and he drops another.
Remember, he's a guy who had an elbow injury earlier this season, played through it, has been hampered by it, but feeling much more like himself recently.
Off that turnover, a near other turnover. Higgins, the alley-oop. Nick Richards took it off the back.
Through to take away his passing ability on that baseline.
Good cut by Richards, indeed, in a lay-in. Higgins found it. 5 to shoot. Maxey floats one up, and Richards throws screen and roll. Richards was open in the lane for a moment. Now he finds the ball at the rim.
Drive down the pipes of Higgins.
Richards, free throw line, got it.
He shoots that 50.
Richards, baseline, boy, they have sighted.
Richards, baseline, 15-footer.
Anthony McLemore down into the low post.
Great feed. Another one. 2 beautiful passes. So the screen. Higgins steps through it. Richards, foul line extended, and he knocks it down.
Higgins was the initial baseline runner. Now they go into that high flat ball screen and let Higgins go to work.
Wide open underneath for the alley-oop. And late in the shot clock. Entry for Brooks. Slam down on the follow. Point lead, largest of the night. Higgins aggressive. He used that arm to push off. No call made.
I think we'd be zeroed in on those 9 or 10 teams. Not right now. And Cal made the point very clearly today. 20.
They want Richards to keep throwing that in, and he banks in a second one.
Just go back 50-50, maybe 60-40 Kentucky.
Richards, Obina back in, and Nick Richards looked like he threw that 4th triple-double in Kentucky history. Alley-oop to Nick Richards with an exclamation point. Richards had 6. And nowhere to go. Another block, their 9th of the game.
A double-digit lead. They don't have to be in any hurry.
Richards open. Look out.
Yeah, that's just too
Did he just
trying to get his legs back as well, missing so many games.
Smart got held up in the air. Nice rebound, and it's a block by Richards.
Tendrá alguna propiedad, me imagino, cercana a la universidad.
Sí, seguramente que sí. Richards otra vez con el mismo tiro y ahora.
Screen, Richards. Shot clock at 6. Richards squares. Yes. Shifting gears. Oh, nice. Tough angle. They got the switch. Spokey's open underneath. Tough shot. No chance for Max. He thought about the repost. Instead, zigzags to the rim. Missed it. Richards, the follow. Remaining. Juzang. Entry. Richards, the back end. Oh, he's locked in.